Hello everyone, welcome to Frisland, apparently a mysterious island that showed up on, I believe, 17th century maps, according to the summary for this place. And this place might be around all year round, but I noticed it earlier, and I thought it looked really, really nice as a winter sim. Like a very nice royal, almost forgot to put sound on, that would have been bad. Like a rural, maybe like country sort of area. And I wanted to take a look at it with you guys today. As you can see, somebody's been chopping logs out here. I guess this is like an old-fashioned shower. That would kind of... I imagine that'd be pretty terrible to do out here and during the winter, though. Like, you would have to have, like, boiling water for that to be okay. And we got a nice little log cabin here. You got the deer up top with the nice shadows, advanced lighting. I do love advanced lighting. And a couple army posters framed up on the walls, and some medals, so maybe somebody that used to be in the military staying at this place. I believe that's a contraption. Yep, it's a contraption photograph. Don't know what that is up there. Oh, you can see the reflection of something. Nice coat. So let's continue on down the path here. Maybe go up this mountain to the side. As usual, we'll probably do our circle around the region, and that tends to always be the best working. And we've definitely seen this type of tree tunnel before, but I always love seeing it. Especially different wind lights, because it can look very different with each wind light. We got some sledding here, though I'd rather go at our own pace instead of a sled. So unfortunately no sledding today. And you can see there's a couple houses apparently around, so we'll definitely be checking them out. We'll probably get a great view up here, I imagine. Looks like I see a water tower already. Lots of jagged rocks on the sides here. Seagulls, majestic creatures. Oh, and there's a lighthouse out that way too. That's actually nice. Instead of having just a, like something... Usually a lot of times I see like dance balls being just a prim or something. Or like being on a, I don't know, a pillar with a prim on top of it. Something like that. But actually it looks good because it actually blends in with the region, so kudos for that. Though if I had to guess, they probably just dropped the scripts from one of those prim dance balls into that, which works out fine, I imagine. Yeah, okay. So I was wondering what this was. It didn't quite res yet until we got closer to it. But yes, we got a nice pier here, a nice look off into the sunset. That actually looks really nice. Like wind lights really, wind lights really do very well. Like any sort of lighting does very well on how a sim will do. I've never seen this sort of thing before. Like an actual, like, ship bed. Like, I've seen hanging beds before, but I've never seen one that looks like a ship before. And we got here a much smaller shack here. Like, this is really nice. Like, everything here is it's like a very themed. Like, I haven't seen really anything that's out of theme yet. It's all, like, rustic, royal. It's an island out on... Well, I guess it's like an abandoned island or something like that, so people wouldn't have, like, technology for the most part, I guess. I guess they have radios, but... Like, it's a very rustic sort of feeling going on. And this is what happens when things don't texturize properly for me. Just awkward standing here. Well pump. This house actually looks quite big. And I think this might be where the frame rate drop is coming from for me. This actually looks like it looks like a chicken pen, but I could actually see this being used as like a pet pen, like something like maybe the kitty cats or something, but it would have to be physical or whatever it is that doesn't make it. It would have to be non-phantom, which I think it is right now, because I went straight through that fence. I actually don't know. Do they have chicken pets? It wouldn't surprise me. For some reason, I'm standing next to things and they just don't want to really texturize properly. I'm sorry about that, but things are quickly catching up once I go into an area, so... Ooh, that's very nice. This must be the... I wonder if this is actually a thing from, like, the maps the island's supposed to be from? Or, honestly, I have no idea if that's actually, like, a real thing or not, if that's an actual island that showed up on maps. I know some maps, definitely have things that are actually there or misinterpreted or something, but I have no idea if that's historically true or not. I don't know if Frisland's actually an actual thing that existed on maps or not, is what I'm saying. It could just be part of the actual theme here. So if you want to know if Frisland's like an actual thing or not, I guess you could search it up. Whoa, that I probably shouldn't turn around. Man, I could... Like, if it was actually cold for me, then I could imagine, like, this place being next to, like, a heater or something instead of a fire, and, like, really getting the idea of that, but fortunately it's usually always, like, 80 degrees, 90 degrees where I am, even in the middle of winter. Even in the middle of December. Never snows. Aw, that's cute. And then it looks like there's a bedroom over here? Or maybe it's not a bedroom, actually. Hmm. Okay, so I guess maybe it is a bedroom. I was kind of confused at first because of the sink, but I have to remember that this is like a really small house. It's only a 3-room house. So I guess you would have multiple things for each room. Yeah, we went over here, but I don't think we looked at this little thing over here. Looks like it's just another spot where they're cutting up logs. And then we have the lighthouse over here that we saw earlier. Oh, that's not solid. That's not solid. So we'll just go ahead and make a bit of a flyby and just check it out. I'm having a bit of difficulty here, that's strange. Like, it's not the FPS drops, this is actually like region lag or something. That's really strange. I think this is the first time I've ever actually gotten this while I'm recording. This type of lag. I think it's stopping now. Let's see. I think we'll continue going around the island. Yeah, as you can see, I'm sort of moving a bit and then going back. That's what I'm talking about when I mean server lag. And usually what that causing that is usually when there's a lot of people. The most common thing is that there's usually a lot of people in the region, and there's so many scripts going that it makes things just bog down to the point where things are slowing down. But I think there's only maybe one or two other people on this island with me, so it's very strange that I'm getting that. But it seems to have cleared up now. Sheep! Oh, they actually moved too. I guess there's like a farm up here. I see a windmill over that way. This island's very productive, I have to say. That's I think that's a donkey. And this is definitely, I think, a horse, or maybe I'm pretty sure one of them is not a horse. I think. Or maybe they're both donkeys, I don't know. Before we head off more towards the animals, let's go ahead and take a look over here. Looks like we haven't had a pier over here. Oh, and a beach, too. This place has everything. Like, you never see a beach styled in winter. We're gonna go ahead and go back up here to the farm, because that shoreline, I think, goes all the way around this side of the island, so we'll take a look over at the island that we saw a bit of the ways off a little bit later. Oh, that cat's taking a look at that bird. I didn't even notice the cat at first. Now this is definitely a horse. And I think this leads us back up to where I'm just gonna think they're donkeys now. Yeah. Got some yaks. I thought they were bulls at first, walking up, but they're yaks, I believe. Oh, we got like an actual. This looks like a more. Ooh. Looks like a painter would live here. Maybe, Bob Ross. Little shed in here. Looks like you got everything you need to be flowering and planting vegetables. And we're moving right along towards this windmill, and I think after that we'll... Looks like we might be ending up heading back downwards towards the other side of the island again. But first, let's take a look at this island that I talked about over here. Got some shells along the beach here and a little bit of debris. I think those eggs are on fire. Alright. Not an actual solid island. Alright, there's windmills next. Looks very nice. Yeah, there's a door here actually. Let's go ahead and take a look. I guess that would be where the finished product would land. Or something. And then this would be where it'd be grinded up, and then I guess up top would be where it'd be thrown in, unless you would throw it in right here, actually. Oh no. Because I thought you had to throw it into a hopper on the third floor or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I think I'm thinking of how I used to make a flower in RuneScape. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking of. We're actually making our way right around. We have this little center area left, and then this little upward mountainous region. We got a nice little waterfall here too. Nice little pond as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at this last house over here. Somebody's ready for a picnic. Yeah, there's a guest book over here too. Yeah, it looks like this is a outhouse and a birdie. Feels a urgent call from nature. Plenty of guest book entries. Cat in the windseal. Looks like another small house. This one seems to be more of a kitchen. Oh man, those cinnamon buns. I can't make out this picture. Let's. Oh, that's. That was that was not what I was expecting. Oh, is this the room in the picture? Got some different books here. A sci-fi book, it looks like. That looks nice. Alright. It looks like, Huh, that's strange. I can't actually The guest book isn't actually clickable. That's strange. Oh well. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's over here. Up along this hill. You can see something up here. Maybe another small house. Light shining into the grass there. Oh, it's a church, and there's a cemetery nearby. Anything along the side here? Just want to check. It didn't look like it. Looks like only 2 graves over here. And I think there's no actual, way straight up here, but you can fly right up here, and it looks like there's a little bit of stuff up here. There is a little bit of a bridge, and it looks pretty nice. And this is the last spot for us, guys. A nice overlook of the island here, too. And I hope you guys enjoyed my time here at Frisland. I hope I showed you something neat, because I definitely thought it was neat with its theme. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you then.